chilly out there.
Yes, it is chilly and a very crisp night too.
Yeah,
and
I like
as the sunset, temperatures really fell. I got to tell you, a lot of folks sending photos into the gorgeous sunset again tonight.
Last night and tonight.
And tonight, 2 nights in a row. Yeah, spectacular. Here's the Van Wezel webcam looking out over Sarasota Bay. You can see those high cirrus clouds and then some altocumulus clouds moving in around 6,000 to 20,000 feet. That's where the altocumulus clouds are. And then it made for a gorgeous, spectacular sunset. We're getting a lot of hits on our social media pages as a result of these photos that were sent in. This one from Val, always great photography. And this one from Sarasota Bay, you can see that quite clearly, looking out toward the bridge right there from Marina Jack. And another one. This one, I believe, from Siesta Key. Paul Taylor getting this one with the seagulls right there. The waves calming down a bit. And speaking of waves, meteorologist out of the National Weather Service in Tampa, Ruskin there, getting this shot. He's right there in the middle of those high waves that were around just a couple of days ago. That high surf advisory is gone. That's what meteorologists do, right? They get out there and ride the waves. They predict them and then get out there and have some fun. Venice, also Kathleen Brunt getting this shot. Gorgeous. Thank you for those. And weather headlines read like this: some patchy frost. Inland counties mainly. Now, we're not going to see any widespread frost over our area, but there will be some patchy areas of it. Not as windy tomorrow, and that means we'll see temperatures warming up a little bit, but above average by Wednesday. So our highs today were below average. They'll still be slightly below it tomorrow, but a little warmer, and then we're anticipating warmer temperatures still on Wednesday and Thursday. No rainfall around. It's going to stay dry, too. And as far as those waves are concerned, they're not going to be actually increasing at all. This is going to be starting to be flat calm here pretty soon. Sarasota now at 47 degrees, Braden at 51. Venice out there at the pier, it's 55 degrees. So right on the water, it's going to be a little bit warmer to start things off tomorrow morning. The high today was only 63. That was well below the average of 72. The record 85 set in 2002. And the low this morning was 58 degrees. Now we've gone below that currently before midnight. And no rainfall report. We had just a little bit over the weekend on Sunday with those passing showers. Well, low temperatures tonight will be noticeably cooler inland away from the water, but right along the beaches into the low to mid 40s for the most part. Venice should be right around 43, 40 in Osprey, and Lakewood Ranch at 39, 45 in Braden, and temperature 48 degrees at Anna Maria. We are anticipating the winds to be very light over the upcoming next 24 hours, really, for that matter. They'll be out of the east, too. They'll be switching a little bit. All day today, we had them out of the north and over the weekend, making for a very chilly weekend, but look for a much warmer day on Wednesday and Thursday. As high pressure slips off the coast here, we're going to see that high pressure kind of whip our winds around more to an east to southeasterly direction. You can see some of the clouds entering into the picture on southeast Florida and southern portions of the state. But for us, we'll stay pretty sunny, really, and a little clipper system bringing some snowfall into Ohio, Michigan, also into Wisconsin and Minnesota, getting some snow showers there. Some whiteout conditions in some places there in western portions of Michigan. The snowfall forecast isn't all that impressive. We'll get 3 to 6 inches in places in Wisconsin, also near Buffalo and western portions of New York, near Toronto, and places to the west, more snow into the northern Rockies, but really a fairly quiet weather pattern. And there's no bitterly cold air that you would expect for this time of year. Really, temperatures in the 30s and 20s over the northeast and throughout the northern plain states. 61 in Dallas right now, Kansas City at 47 and 53 degrees in St. Louis. You factor in the wind, it's not all that impressive. Toronto, the coldest at 10, and Detroit, it feels like 14 degrees, 18 into Cleveland. Well, the forecast for boaters tomorrow, a lot better. Winds will be out of the east to start the day off with 10 knots and then subsiding to 5 knots in the afternoon. Southwest winds there. Seas will be 2 to 3 feet and a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature is cooled now to 65 degrees, and we'll see beaches seeing a high right around 68 degrees. A low tide will be at 9:24 tomorrow morning, and a high tide will be at 3:01 tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, patchy frost and clear and cool, 42 for low, chilly conditions there to start things off tomorrow morning, and then we'll warm up into the upper 60s. Should be a real nice afternoon. East winds at 5 to 10. The extended forecast, warmer still on Wednesday, mid-70s all the way through Sunday with no mention of rain until we get to next Monday.